Hi guys, welcome to Kizuri Farm, and in this episode I'll be mostly dealing with the sweet potato harvest, but today I just also want to take you around the farm so that you can see the things that I've been up to during that time. As you can see, this is a small pumpkin field that I've added more pumpkins on. The small ones are the ones that just germinated. We planted them like 10 days ago, I think. It's coming at around 10 days, and they now join the other ones, which are like 3 weeks, getting to 3 weeks after we planted them. And you can see they have germinated really well and well uniformed. And on the last side where you see a lot of green, there is the old field. So for me, farming is more of a learning process, since I was not born into a farming family or anything. So it's for everything I do, I learn through mistakes and I try and improve it as much as possible. So like for example, you can see this field, there's more uniform germination, and that's because we kind of tried to plant the seeds in a different way. And also we used the local seeds, not the ones that we got from the agrovets. This field over here, which is more mature and already fruiting and flowering and removing more pumpkins, is doing much better this time as well, because last time we did, you can see some pumpkins like that one here. They're really small right now. Like there's another one, a really green shiny one here, and you'll be seeing them as I just take you guys around the farm. But the thing I was saying is that last time I made an error. The first time they flowered, they made an error. I was removing the pumpkin leaves to cook actually, and also we were moving the vines to direct them and kind of form a pattern so that guys can have a path to walk by. And I came to realize that was a mistake, so I left them because they didn't do really good that first time. This time around I just left them to do their thing. I only do watering and clearing of the weeds, and I've noticed the fruits, you can see they're almost everywhere in that area. Now next we move to the kitchen garden. This is another project that I'm doing just next to the pumpkin field. It's really far from, it's not that far, it's just a bit of fencing remaining, and now preparing the beds appropriately so that we can do a small vegetable garden for the guys in the farm so that they can eat here, and also I can eat here when I'm spending time here. So just showing you around the pumpkin area. You can see some pumpkins, like there's some which are really beautiful looking, like this one is big here. This one over here, it looks really big, but I learned my error, and that's how I do my farming normally. I just try a small section, I make a mistake and move on. Next we move to the onion nursery bed. This I've done several times, so I'm kind of good at this formation of this bed. You can see the soil is really loose. We watered it, that's why it's a bit clumping a bit, but you can see it has a lot of fertilizer, well decomposed cow fertilizer, and we watered it so that we can help the soil break down much easier. Now from there we'll just be raking it just as we approach the days for planting the onion seedlings, so that we see the process of the germination, and I'll be taking you through that process as well. Now to the main part of the video, where we're looking at the sweet potatoes area. And the thing with the sweet potatoes, this time they, so far so good. The ones that I've been removing look to be in good condition. This is because last time I did the sweet potato harvest, which was the first time I actually tried to do it on a few lines, I realized I had some errors, because one thing, the sweet potatoes were really bad in terms of they had insects, some kind of a snail which had bored inside most of them, like 90% of the harvest. And also another thing, after harvesting I left them exposed to the sun, so they got really scarred by the sun. And all these are things that I learned from the previous time I did the sweet potatoes. This time round I'm doing it a bit different. I made sure I did the timing right, so that I was doing some sample checks, like I think in the 2 videos ago I posted, I showed you that I did some sample, and I realized the sweet potatoes were ready for harvest, and I gave it just an extra 2 weeks. And one of the signs is you look at the leaves. Once you see the leaves are starting to like decompose and form holes, first things first, you start just removing them as fast as you can to avoid any the insects now from moving from the leaves to the sweet potatoes themselves. But this time I'm really happy with the harvest. They looked really good, and I'll be showing you how they look. And what you can notice, you can see I've laid them on the bed, but I'm not leaving them like that. Most of them I cover with the vines and the leaves of the sweet potatoes. Once I harvest, I just cover them, and you'll see bunches of green leaves I've left on the ground. You can see them on the other side, and that's because it has sweet potatoes that have been protected from the sun. This is a field that I'm going to be adding more sweet potatoes, and the good thing with sweet potatoes is just remove the vines from here and transplant them to the other side. These are the vine bunches that I was telling you guys about. These ones over here, you see the green vines, that then leaves that I've put in batches. Underneath there are sweet potatoes there, and I'm doing this to avoid them from getting scorched by the sun. So these are the sweet potatoes just after harvesting. In the evening, we left them in the field for some time to just remove the soil, but still left them covered. After that, we moved them to a cool, dry place, open so that they can be well ventilated. And after that, we started packing them, as you can see. And this was a really tedious process, and the dog didn't help in any way. It was just chilling and watching us work. But I really like these sweet potatoes, and I think I'll be giving you a video of how I do my sweet potatoes planting to finish. So I think that's it, guys, for today. Continue liking, subscribing, and following the channel, and thanks for everything, and take care. Peace.